Hello my friends and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated super mega biome world. I'm over here at the Mount Mushmore and I'm making sure that everything is looking good by adding more mushrooms. Yes, more mushrooms. Just trying to fill in the front of it a little bit so it has some other things growing around it so it doesn't pop out so dramatically at the top of the mountain. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm also wanting to include another giant red mushroom cap, because these guys were growing just fine in the mycelium. But out the back door, you'll excuse me, cow. Let me see here, pick up some meat away. Out the back door, come on, there we go. I'm having a lot more problems. So, we need to get the ice there. So out the back door here, there may be some creepers, so I gotta be careful. First things first. Okay, out the back door here, I've planted some some brown mushrooms. And come out here at night, and I thought I'd given them enough space, like plenty of space to grow, but apparently not. So actually, let me go ahead and see if I can get one or two more going here. And these have to be at night, right? Oh, it won't even let me plant it in there. So let's get rid of this snow. No, how about here and here? It won't even let me plant it in there. It'll let me plant it in grass if I'm in the mushroom biome. So do I have to put it on mycelium here? There you go. Oh, pardon me. And, and then we're going to wait a little bit for it to get nightfall. And try to do it again. But we got to act quick. Because things start to spawn pretty quickly. No, I've tried it over here. I think I had another one here. And I tried it up here a little bit. There's another one up here. But it just wasn't working, right? And doing a little research, those of you who enjoy the Minecraft community on the wiki have pointed out that, and various Reddit lines have pointed out that there needs to be like a 7x7x8 block for them to grow in. Now the mushrooms, the brown mushrooms, they grow not too tall. Oh hey, it worked! Excellent, excellent, excellent. So okay, so I want just a little bit of space here. Let's put that there. And let's see if we can get a couple more going. If I put that there, that should be plenty. Come on. Yeah, it's working. All right, it's working. All right, so now this guy, why isn't this guy growing? Does he not have enough space, you see? So let's go ahead and turn this back, and this back, and this back. And just to give it a little shaping, we'll do these. Now let's see if it'll take this time. Still not taking, and I'm out of bone meal. Well, it looks like we have some partial successes. So what I'm going to do is head back over to the skeleton farm and grab some arrows and some bone meal and come back over here and try to get a couple more brown mushrooms to grow around the back here and down along this edge face, which is a little tough. And then I think probably populate it with a couple little red ones too before I actually make a red one. All right, so that's something to take care of there. I also want to go ahead and continue chopping up this ice until I get, I say chopping, but I mean picking, picking out this ice until I get enough to have that double chest full over there. Alright, so this ongoing project continues. And then behind me, I also have the snowballs generators in there. I've got only about half of a double chest full with snow itself, having converted the snowballs into snow blocks. So that's something to work on in the meantime. And I also, once I put these away, want to show you what's going on today as well. Come on, let me out of here, you. Alright. So that. Briefly, let's go into the nether. Whoops, come on. There we go. We'll hop into the nether here. I probably should have reset the sun. And we'll go on over to the other area that's here. And that is the obsidian mine. Now, this was fortuitous here when this creeper blew up, because I kind of want to dig down and around this and give it like a giant obsidian warp gate look. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than it is now, obviously. Most of my gates tend to be. I don't like jamming little 3x2s in. But we're going to come in here. And the plan for in here, hello cows, is to, well, I like this. I actually like this. So what I want to do is have, let's do it quickly. Let's see if I can, alright. Alright, oh yeah, this is working better than I thought it was going to. Alright, so those guys are there. Right, and then the rest of this can all be turned... Oh no, I did it too long! No, 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 no. It's giving it a different path to run out now. Oh, that works, actually. Let's get rid of these. And this. And that should flow in. And then what I'll do is... Do I have my pick on me? I don't. I'm going to get rid of these 2 blocks. And this one maybe? That one maybe, and that one maybe, and that one maybe. And then we'll have a nice little definitive look for the lava coming in. And all the rest of this will get mined out as part of the resources needed to complete the nether gate back in the nether hub. Boom. Alright, so let's get some of this cleared out. Gotta go get my special pick. My friends, I've just spent the last 20 minutes or so looking around for my pickaxe. I went all the way back to my spawn, then I went out to the adopted village, and then I went out to the little witch farm area, and then I went out to the place where all the other Silk Touch people are at, and that's when it dawned on me. I was like, why? The last time I used this, I used it for Silk Touch, and then I remembered I've actually got it back at my ice tray, so... Oh man, talk about wasting some time. But what I'm doing now is just, I put down this minecart and sent it on its way while I was dealing with something else, and it didn't get all the way there. So since I was riding along myself, I figured I'd go ahead and give it a push and see what we can get done. I did spend some time, in the meantime, working on prepping the nether area here for when it's ready for, you know, its... beautification project, if you will. You know, I like to make the nether hub section kind of look like the outer world section, so when it goes out, people know where they're at. For example, the 4 village one and the lake with the forest area next to it, you know, things like that. So, okay, I also built, as you can see, boop, another station. There's a half slab missing there, but that's okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this up here so we got a long bar there. Yeah, I kind of like this better because you can definitely get into it easier. Oh, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. If I do this, will I hit the brakes? Now, I already know that it'll... Oh, talk about freezing up. I know it'll stop. Alright, so I'll just actually send it back its way. Alright. Right, I bet it'd be easier to hop in it and send it back on its way. So I've got the train cart station all ready to go here, the minecart station here. I'm going to leave this open because it's a little bit easier to get in and out of. But I've also begun digging back the section that's going to be a little bit lower than the rest. This part here is going to come back down a little bit more, and this is going to come down a little bit more. I kind of filled in the blast area, thinking that this might be the bottom floor, and I can make like a little ellipses kind of thing. And over here, I'll have some things going in. Alright, so let me go ahead and continue with this dig, and continue with the planting of the mushrooms on the other side of that portal, until we get to a good cosmetics place to take a look at things. Welcome back, my friends. Here we are, down in the obsidian mines below, and I have dug out just a little bit. This ended up being about a stack and a half, and I'll come through here and kind of clean this up a little bit more later. But as I finished this one up, I came around the corner and had to block myself off from attacking skeletons. But as you can see, there's some more light coming from over there, and I assure you it's not from a torch I put down. So there's plenty more lava over there. Also, up here onto the left, we have another lava lake that goes on for a long, long time. And full disclosure, whenever I'm doing one of my extended plays or my replay mod time lapses, well, that also happens to give me the opportunity to go below ground and check things out. So I know that there's stretches and stretches of lakes because I just saw it on accident one day, and then I was, oh wow, there's lots and lots of lakes. All right, so keep this idea in mind, the idea of the lava flow coming out and generating the lava lake, right? And the idea of lava flowing here in the overworld versus lava flowing here in the nether. And as we come out here in the nether, well, first things first, this is what I've done with my blocks so far. I've kind of given it this look here. Oh, that's not the best angle for it. Looked really good from some other angles. Well, there's still some stuff to go. I don't necessarily want to put this... if I put a block there, then it's just symmetrical. And I don't think I want that. I'll probably put an extra block there. Maybe even there. and then put a block there. Or maybe I put a block there to make that like a 2. No, but then it kind of mimics that. So maybe if I go 3 over here. I don't know. I'll throw down some extra... What's this word? Netherrack. Let's see. Right, so what did I say? Maybe put that one there. And that one there. And... Oh, that'll give it a nice little offshoot in that direction. And then maybe extend it out a little bit more, and then I can put some more shape up here. You know, as that's coming out. I'm kind of twisting my head as I speak, so if you hear me coming around to this side of the microphone or that one, that's what's going on there. Yeah, I think maybe that would work out. Oh, nah. Maybe. I don't know. We'll take a look at it later. Also, I've dug out this area because... Oh, I didn't get any of the lava. Well, lava flows 8 long in the nether, right? So I'm thinking about putting like a little lava spurt that plops down underneath some glass. Like this would be my walking layer, and the lava would be there and would drop down and would flow through some more obsidian, so I'd have to go down one more row, right? But I kind of want to make this whole thing an obsidian section and have that stuff, and then have a glass top here just for looking at it. And this whole section kind of mushroom, you know, put in a couple red cap mushrooms. I think I can grow mushrooms here. I should be able to. We'll see. And speaking of growing mushrooms, let's go out here and take a look at this stuff real fast. Oh, it's snowing. It's snowing. It's so pretty. Freeze up for me. Freeze up for me. Cool. I like it. I like it when it's snowing. And I like it when it's snowing inside the building in the atrium part, right? That's kind of cool. Alright, so it's still daylight out, I believe. It's a little overcast, naturally, because it's snowing. Raining over here in the Mushroom Island. And as you can see, I was able to get some more mushrooms to grow. A lot of the brown ones there. I had another red one around the corner also. I got this one to grow earlier. That's the one I built before. Let's go out the back door. Let's go out the back door to show you what else happened. I decided to... put out some other brown mushrooms and some red mushrooms, right? So as you can see in front of me, as I continue to battle the good battle... Oh, and you... I have brown mushrooms here. Oh, no little dudes, no little dudes. Come here, little dude. Brown mushroom there, brown mushroom there. The red mushroom I made. Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him. I see him. And down over here... Oh, I'm going to have to come and show you the long way. I can't reset the sun either. Man, it really looked like there was plenty of daylight left. I apologize for that. Hold on, maybe I can get over here. It's still raining, or slash snowing, depending on where you go. Alright, so I got that brown mushroom to grow there. And... let's see here. I think I got a good angle over here. I got that red mushroom to grow right there. And that kind of came out of nowhere, right? And it was a big grow. So that worked for me. And then there's another one over there. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here before that creeper blows me up. I'm going to get the sun reset. I'm going to work on the portal a little bit more. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is clear this place out and build one more giant red mushroom, if I can. I think I've got enough red blocks to do that. So let me see if I can do that after I go inside and hang out with my snow area a little bit more for the ambiance. Look at that. Doesn't it look pretty? Welcome back, my friends. We're back here behind the mushroom now. There's some little guys hanging out down low somewhere I can't seem to find, but I thought I'd show you some of the progress I've made with the mushrooms here. There's another look at this one. As you can see, this is a natural mushroom. That troubles me, that something was inside opening up my door. There's other mushrooms that I've grown out over here. I've brought over some more reds, and I'll probably drop down some more browns. But let's go inside and... What are you doing? I wonder where he came from. He might have snuck in before. From just about anywhere. Alright, so that is what the mushrooms look like. I think I might have enough for a time lapse, as I was just saying. I might have just said that or not. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to do some math and see what we can do. And if we can do one, we can. That's going to be enough for the stem, that's for sure. Alright, I'll be right back. Welcome back, my friends, and as you can see, many of the mushrooms have grown in and are starting to fill in the area around Mount Mushmore a little bit better, and they're starting to get a little snow on top of them, which gives it a little extra, detailing that's kind of cool. Also, the time-lapse I tried to do, I apologize, it would have gotten some nice shots of this from conceptually out there in midair as it pursued around, and you would have seen some nice shots of it. However, at some point, it went up to a point and then went up into the sky and did like a loop-de-loop multiple times. I tried to render it multiple times, and every time, by adjusting time frames and everything, and every time it still did this loop-de-loop. So even though the sky looked really, really cool, you didn't actually get to see the building of this mushroom here. So what I did here is, if you'll recall, that one over there was a 2-block rather than a 1-block in every dimension, and this one is just a 3-block, so it's 3 blocks units, right? But it's a hollow build. I didn't fill it entirely. Right, let me come down here and show you some of these other mushrooms that showed up. I did fall and die. I didn't have that on camera. Apologies. But as you can see, this doesn't go all the way up, and it doesn't fill all of the squares inside. It just pretty much just the outside, these 3 and those 9 in each column, right? And then on top, there's the top box. And then there's the top box there for the actual mushroom cap. And I didn't fill it all the way in because not too many people are going to be right here when they look at it. Really, it's supposed to be for the time lapses, so when the next time lapse comes around, it's going to look pretty good. Alright, so I think this mushroom looks pretty good, and I hope you do too. And if you do, then by all means give me a thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. And if you'd like to see continuing construction of Mount Mushmore, which is almost wrapped up, to be honest with you. Next up is to conclusion of the Nether Hub, I think. I got it to a good spot where I can probably conclude it next episode. We'll wrap up here by putting some bone meal down on the grass and giving it some grassy effect, and maybe growing a couple more brown and red mushrooms. But I think that's what our next episode is going to be, and if you'd like to see that, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for more content just like that. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye!